Alright, so Haley and I have been home for 3 days now, staying in this house. I've stayed here except for a grocery trip that I just got back from. Um, at least yesterday, I didn't pay a lot of attention to the virus news. I just needed like a mental break from it. But as far as I'm seeing, like many more states have gone into lockdown. I think I mentioned about the National Guard going into New York, California, and somewhere else. Now that I kind of just read a headline when I saw that. I didn't know exactly what it was about, but they were setting up medical stations for for testing and distributing just whatever is needed. When I hear National Guard, I immediately thought like military in the streets, although that is not even close to what is actually going on. I think New York is leading the pack with infections, which I think, I just looked at it, I think they have about 38,000 people who are infected. Yeah, I left the house for the first time to get some groceries, and I sold two things online, really, really small. I barely made any money. But anyway, I took some stuff to the post office, made a real quick grocery trip, and the grocery is very empty. A few of the things on our list that we couldn't get was eggs. It was completely empty. I keep wanting to get some toilet paper because every time I go, it's empty. But I don't know. We still have like 6 rolls, so we'll be fine for quite a while. But I don't know. Just with how much people are buying it, I wanted to at least get a little bit because when it comes time, prefer not to have to use the shower, but it's there. So I have all these groceries here, and whether or not this is overkill, I'm hearing doctors and scientists saying to kind of wipe and clean your groceries when you get them from the store. So that's what I'm getting ready to do right now. It feels weird. It feels overly cautious, but I guess now is the time to be overly cautious. So I'm having this be my clean zone, and then sticking all this in here. All of this here might have a little bit of soapy residue on it, so after I get everything washed, I'm going to bring it back in and just do a light water rinse. I guess this isn't really a bad idea normally, getting all the pesticides off. Scrubbing a little more than a normal pesticide wash. Also got Haley some chocolate, so to not have to worry about the packaging, I'm gonna get that out. So I was standing here letting Mabel go pee and got a notification from a news app, and the United States now has more virus infections than China where it started, or Italy where it had the worst death toll. Yeah, still with New York leading the pack with the most infections in that area. Yeah, most infections are now in the United States. Wild. And according to this, so far 3.3 million people have applied for unemployment benefits. That's just wild. That's so many people. I noticed the House and the Senate just passed a bill, which I don't really know the full details in it, but I think just about every citizen in the United States is going to get some sort of cash, or anybody who makes below a certain amount, maybe 100,000. Not sure how quick it's going to come, but I think Haley and I each are going to get 1,200. I believe it's just a single one-time payment. So yeah, we're still doing okay right now, but if this thing lasts much longer, we're going to have trouble paying rent and everything, just like millions of other people are. So although 1,200 is not very much at all in a big city, it will be helpful. At least get us through another month. Although I am trying to stay home as much as possible, I am heading next door over to Moses' house just in a little bit. We're going to set up a live stream. He's going to just play acoustic guitar. I'm going to run the switcher, do all that. Yeah, although I know the best thing to do is stay home. I am gonna do that. Bring the camera, maybe get a little bit of see how Moses is feeling and kind of what him and Cass are doing to pass the time and stay sane. One more thing before I put this camera away. Not last night, but the night before, or pretty much the whole day, I spent right here with the camera cutting plants into tiny little pieces to do a stop animation project. Still working on it, still have some stuff till it's done, but by the time this video comes out, it should be finished. So show a little bit of that right now before I head across the way. You into limes, Murray? Alright, so we are getting ready for a live stream. Moses is just getting all this stuff around. Yeah.
Social distancing at its best.
Yep. I just hold my breath every time Moses walks past. Yeah, how are you and Cass dealing with all this last couple days?
I mean, fine. It's pretty crazy. It's kind of like, it's so crazy that it's fine. You know? Like, there's just no frame of reference for it all. And so you just kind of wait for the next crazy thing to happen and figure out how you're going to get through that.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know. Keep calm and carry on whatever other Britishisms you need.
As I was waiting for the sun, I was waiting for you to come home. Through all my anxiousness and fears, I'm glad you were here. You are home. Yeah, you are home. You are home. You are home.